Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Grace from the Sports Science Institute of South Africa, and with you is our 35-minute class of our Happy Moms class. And I just really wanted to start the conversation about breathing. So every week I'll sort of like touch on a topic and just maybe introduce the topic, and then when we have our Q&A, you'll have more clarity and maybe ask more about whatever questions you may have. So I want to start off with breathing. So we all know how important breathing is. If we don't breathe, you pretty much are dead. But in pregnancy, the act of breathing is actually what sails you through the next 9 months, which becomes an integral point or an integral part of your journey. So maybe let's touch on the advantages of breathing. So as your baby grows, you know that your baby requires more oxygen, and so does your body too. You know that stress and anxiety are part of this journey. So obviously, as this becomes easier to manage. When we look at that integral point of childbirth and labor, breathing tends to help you manage your contractions and help you manage the labor process. So there's 4 main points of breathing that I wanted to touch on, and that's your abdominal breathing. So this is when you inflate the lungs and open up the chest, allowing more oxygen into the lungs, which obviously strengthen the abs. We look at counting. So counting your breaths as you go through the process, which obviously makes you become conscious and aware of what's happening. So being in the very moment and witnessing that miracle of childbirth, of course. The third is roll breathing, which is very important as you go about. Obviously, this creates a rhythm of breath, and this tends to relax all achy muscles that you might experience. And then the last one, ujjayi breathing. So we use ujjayi breathing in yoga, and this tends to sort of like bring calm to the mind and to the body. And this also tends to release any feelings of irritation or any frustrations that you might have built up. Okay, so enough chit chat. Let's get into the exercise. You're going to need a broomstick, and then you're going to need a chair. So let's get into it. All right, so we're going to start off with a broomstick. Maybe I'm going to go in kneeling just so that everyone can see me. And then from here on, I want you to kneel forward, and we're just going to open up your chest. So we're just going to go down and up for a few reps and just open up the chest, loosen you up a bit, and of course, allow that mobility to scan through the body. So you're holding your broom out on the corners of the broom, just like I've done, and you're literally just going as far out as you can. If you can only go up there, that's absolutely fine. If you really want to challenge yourself, go all the way out and all the way back forward again. Let's go 3 and 2. And for the very last one, open up and out. Fantastic. Right, you can put the stick away. Right, and then next up, we're just going to start with basic stretches, which is your calf pumps. So you're going in clockwise motion, hands on your waist, and you're literally just rolling on the ankle. So loosening up the ankle. Let's go with the other leg. Loosening up the ankle for 3, 2, and 1. Then we'll go with the wrist stretch. Stand hip width distance this way, and loosen up the hips as you stretch. So we'll go down, back hand away from you, back hand towards you. Let's go with the other hand, back hand towards you, back hand away. Let's focus on the hips. Let's do hip circles, loosening up. That's it, so going forward and back, loosening up the hips, that's it. We'll go the other way again. Awesome stuff. Fabulous, right. And then we'll come right down for your cat-cow sequence. All right, so right on the mats, wherever you are, just make sure you're nice and comfortable. Right, so from here on, hands underneath your shoulders, just like we do with every sequence, making sure that your hips are right in the same line as your knees. And then from here on, let's round up. So take a big breath in, rounding in. Fill in the lungs, drawing your upper back all the way up to the sky or to the ceiling. And then on the exhale, let it all go, returning, going all the way out, lifting your chest, lifting your eye line, all the way up to the ceiling. Right, and then we go back all the way down again. So rolling in, going in. And coming up. So I want you to focus on this integral part, which is your hip. So you really want to force that hip out and roll it all the way back in again. Fantastic. You're doing such a great job. Don't forget to breathe. So inhaling as we round up, exhaling, sending that oxygen all the way out. Fantastic. Wonderful. Next up, you'll stay in this 4-point kneeling position, and from here on, just extend the legs and we go into a downward dog position. I'm most happy for you to bend the knees if this is too much for the arms, and just hold it right there as we stretch. 3, 2, and 1. Drop down again. Right, so we'll do one more cat-cow sequence. So inhaling, rounding in, and on the exhale, taking it all the way out again. Fabulous. And then coming up into a downward dog sequence. If you can, if that's too tough, just bend the knees and relax. Fabulous. Drop all the way down again. Right, so today's workout is primarily on the chair, hence I've got my mom's lovely antique set over here. So we're going to use the chair as part of our workout. And yeah, please just follow through with the exercise. If you're feeling it's too much, I'll add in modifications, but just try to challenge yourself as much as you can. Right, let's get into it. Right, so the first exercise is on the chair. So you're holding it, just make sure your chair is nice and stable so it's not wonky. So we're coming in with slow mountain climbers. This is the hard version for all my moms that want to challenge themselves. So we'll go one knee up to the chest, followed by the other. So we'll go 10, 9, 8. If that's too hard, happy for you to just keep it here. Forearms against the chair. Push up your hips a little forward. I wouldn't want to see any of that or any of that. So just try and be in between. So this is perfectly fine. So this is easy, and then this is hard. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're doing so great. Keep going. 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can do it. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Wonderful. Next up, you will take a seat on the chair, and all we're doing is what we call a sit to stand. So from a seated position, you'll then stand up. Right, so make sure your chair again is nice and stable because you'll obviously sit and stand. From here on, make sure the feet are hip width forward, hands on the waist, squeeze the bum as you come up and back down again. We're doing 15 of these, so that's 2. And down. 3, squeeze the bum. Let's go 4, good. 5, and 6, fabulous. 7, making sure that your knees aren't going over your toes. 8, 9, you're doing such a great job. Let's go for 10, squeeze your bum. 11, squeeze that bum. 12, you've got 3 more to go. 3, 2, and the very last one, up we go, squeeze and relax. Wonderful. It's getting very warm in here. I'm sure you're feeling warm too. The next exercise is called plank to knee lift. So we're coming up in this direction. So I'm going to show the hard and then the easy. So hard version is this, in a plank position. Bring your knee up, extend the leg. Bring the knee up and extend the leg. For those that would like a modification, from here, lifting up. So you're doing modified commandos. So this is for easy. So dropping down and lifting up. And then for those that would like a challenge, coming up, knee lifting up and going in. That's 2. Good job. 3, keep going. 4, 5, bring that knee in, kick it all the way out. Squeeze your bum as you extend your leg. Let's go. 7, 8, you're doing so well. 9, and the last one, 10. Wonderful. We're going to change sides and do the other leg. Get ready. 3, 2, 1, and off you go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just be careful not to do this kind of motion. So you don't want to dip in. So you want to keep your core nice and straight. Keep going. We've got 5 more to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and the last one. Well done, everyone. Wonderful. We're going to come in with tricep dips as our 4th exercise. So with tricep dips, this is easy. So feet or legs bent at 90 degrees. All you're doing is dipping down, raising yourself. So we wouldn't want to see that type of a motion where you're using the hips. That's not what we're quite doing here. So we really just want to make the hips or the legs 90 degrees, dipping down and then coming down. The legs, go down and lift up. 3, 4, 5. You're doing so well. Keep going. 6, 7, 8. That's it, moms. Let's keep going. 9, 10. 5 more to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and the very last one, 1. Absolutely very well done. Cool. Next up, we're going with burpees. Burpees, once again, you're coming in, hands flat on the seat, step in with the one leg, follow through with the other, and jump up. That hard is this type of a motion, tiny push up, jump in, and jump up. Okay, but I think let's take it easy because we've raised up the heart rate, so I'm going to do easy. If you're comfortable to do the hard one, please go for it. 3, 2, 1, let's go. 1, 2. Good job, ladies. Let's go. 3, 4, 5. Looking good. Keep it up. 6, 7. We're almost there. We're doing 12. 8. Last 4. 9. 10. 2 to go. 11. And here we go with the last one. Keep it up. And 1. Very well done. Right. I hope everyone's still okay and still keeping up with me. The next one is called a side bend. So pretty much you're on the ground. Please grab a mat just to protect the knee. Make sure that you're in a nice comfortable position. You're going to lean into the side that you are working on. Extend the top leg. And then from here on, all you're doing is lifting up this leg and going down again. Okay, so we won't want to see this. We want to see this. So you're on your elbow, your weight is on your arm, on the side that you're working on, and you're lifting up. Does that make sense? 3, 2, 1, and off we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Another thing, keep your hips stable. So you want to see that type of a thing. Keep the hips stable and just lift up. Good job. Keep going. 3, 2, and 1. Fantastic. We're going to change sides. I'm just going to move this chair right round. Right. Changing sides, getting ready. 3, 2, 1, and let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Your hips are going to start warming up, and that's we welcome that warmth. Keep it up. 3, 2, and 1. Wonderful. Very, very well done. Right, next up, we're going to get into your lunges. So what you want with your lunges is a nice, stable platform. And from here on, we really just want to focus on making sure that when you step forward, your knee is not going over your toe. So hand on the waist, one hand holding on, step forward, down into a lunge, step back again. Same leg going forward. Let's go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Fabulous. Let's change legs. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and off we go. 1, 2, 3. Again, with the lunge, just make sure that your back is upright. So if you've got a broomstick, just obviously keep this alignment going forward. So you want to make sure everything is in a straight line going forward. That's it. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Wonderful. Well done. The last little bit, we're going to use the wall. So we're going to hold for about 20 seconds and let's see how far we go. Right, so just make sure your back's against the wall and just hold that position. Right, let's get into it. So, back against the wall, knees bent at 90 degrees. Get as low as the chair if you can. Otherwise, stay up here if it's too much. Okay, so this is easy and a little bit challenging. Just sink down. And we hold for 10 seconds. Keep it there, ladies. You're doing very well. Please make sure you hydrate. We've got 5 more seconds. You're doing absolutely well. 3, 2, and slowly back up. Wonderful. Good job. Right. That's exceptionally well done. So we're going to get into a little bit of stretching just to bring back down that heart rate and just make you really not feel too overwhelmed and just bring it back down again. Okay. All right. So we're going to start off with our child pose stretch. So again, on all fours, drop the bum all the way down. Again, allowing your arms to reach overhead. Make sure that you've opened up the space to make space for the belly. So open up the legs and part the legs as far out as you can and drop the head all the way down. If this is too much, one fist on top of each other, head resting on the fist. Wonderful. You can stay there for 5 breaths. And then the next one, we're just going to get into this position, opening up the groin, sit up nice and tall. Take a big breath in, lengthen through the crown of the head, and exhaling out. Taking a big breath in and out. Taking one last big breath in and exhaling out. Fantastic. Last stretch, your hamstring stretch. So folding the one leg in and reaching as far out as you can, attempting to grab hold of the toes or just grabbing whatever's closest to you. Perfect. In this position, just make sure that you're comfortable, making preservations for the baby, and just hold that position. Fabulous. Right, then we're going to go ahead and change sides. Fold the one leg in, keep the other leg flexed or the foot flexed, and reach forward. Fantastic. So we're just going to bring back down that heart rate and really just focus on centering, bringing it all back down again. Fabulous. And then last but not least, we'll close in with that cat-cow again. So rounding all the way in, exhaling, sending that hip up as well as the head. So round in again. As you exhale, lifting all the way up. Fabulous. I hope you all enjoyed the class today. It was a little bit fast-paced, and that's because it was designed to just raise your heart rate up again. I hope you have a fantastic week, and I look forward to seeing you all next week. Same time, same place. Please take care and stay home.